potential player to team up with as a My Player point. 2019 NBA MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. How do you work with him?
You might be a point as your official position on the roster, but you need to learn to play without the ball. Giannis is a great playmaker, especially late in games. He can dominate the ball. So before we get into traditional one skills, the ability to spread the court with shooting is huge.
And Giannis draws a ton of attention, so you will get open looks. I would say just look to get Giannis involved when you do have the ball. If he has a mismatch, find him ASAP. But with how great of a teammate he is, man, what a star to run with.
My player outside. Milwaukee again missing. Here's Bridges. That one a little long. The Bucks trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. I think he's going to plead temporary insanity right there.
Yeah, and he might have a strong case for it. I mean, you think he realizes there's a game going on? Because me, I'm not so sure.
Ayton down low. My player's there.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. Because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Pass to Portis. Outside Middleton. My player to the paint. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They could stretch the lead to double digits here.
And Blake, that would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
And thinking of Drew Holiday, let's say you're a point guard that wants to successfully coexist with him. How would you do it?
Well, he's a seasoned floor general who knows a thing or two about running an NBA offense. So as a point guard, I wouldn't worry too much about initiating. I would focus more on executing when the ball comes your way.
But he's also a good scorer, and I'm sure he'd appreciate the chance to work off the ball at times. We've seen him do it a few times. So in that case, you better be ready to put your handles in vision on full display. There, his basketball IQ is really remarkable when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here is Booker. Ayton with the ball. Picked up by Holiday. Pass to Paul. Booker gets a three-pointer to fall.
With range and a polished skill set, Booker's able to give opponents the business from downtown.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Phoenix ball. Substitution for the Suns.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Back to my player. And my player throws it down.
Didn't do anything fancy there, didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Solid player.
Yeah, but Blake, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-handed clutch. Unusual miss. Typically his skill on the inside trumps average defense.
And the first half now in the books. Suns ahead, up 7. And we'll step away brief. With 2 quarters behind us and 2 left to go, what are your thoughts on my player so far?
It wasn't hard to figure out their strategy. They called his number up time and time again, getting him the ball exactly where he wanted.
Yeah, the execution was there for sure, and he did a great job of finishing plays. Showed that killer instinct that we've seen from him.
And the Bucks certainly have a championship contending roster. But Brian, they're still looking to get over that hump as a unit.
Definitely, Blake. But with Giannis at the helm, I think there's going to be a title parade in Milwaukee sooner rather than later. They also have a nice core around him, and this team is no joke.
Well, there's certainly a legit Eastern Conference threat. They have a lot of potential, but for me, it's about turning that into production. And he can do this. Booker's not just a spot-up shooter. Very good with the ball in his hand.
Now here's my player. Covered by Paul. Here's my player.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. First
And this
foul.
is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, my player. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Booker outside. Pass to Paul.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
My player up top, covered by Paul. Now my player. He's got 17. Clock at 6. Portis. Ayton covering. Outside Middleton. Again, the miss by the Bucks.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards. His shot has been off today, and with his team leading, perhaps he should focus more on his floor game.
Portis. And it's blocked by Ayton.
An outstanding shot blocker. Ayton understands when to leave his feet.
Bridges. His
Ladies
skills.
and gentlemen,
He's in a groove right now. I'm not sure that you can stop him, but they need to find ways to make him work for his shot.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Milwaukee with the ball. 8-point game. Now here's my player. He's tightly guarded. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with the 3. On offense, here are the Suns. Booker outside. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Biyombo. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Antetokounmpo's size is a huge factor. A shot-swatting maestro.
And it's my player missing. The 3 is up. A nice shot by Johnson.
He found the perfect spot behind the arc. A big gap in the defense.
My player up top. Second half here. Pass to Paul. Now McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And from the veteran point guard. Paul has a tremendous feel for when his teammates are open.
There's the lob to the hoop. And that one's good. My player.
Hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, offensively at least.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.